إياك So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Bremer is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'd be interested to see if they'll be turning to him to build a play up from the back. He's a very good defender too, of course, but defensive abilities alone aren't always enough these days. This guy can play.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Pulisic. No way through. Pulisic. Barella. Referee's given a throw. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And this is De Bruyne. Bastoni gets good distance on it. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Modric. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Pulisic. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Massaro. Now that looks a decent ball. No outsmarting him this time. And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pulisic. Bremer makes the interception. Costa Curta. Cleared without complication. That's a lovely pass. And it's De Bruyne. It's run loose here. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Ribery. Played out wide. Martinez. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Martinez. Modric. Rabiot. Pulisic out towards the flank. De Bruyne is flagged offside. Massaro. And it's De Bruyne. Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. And there's green grass ahead of him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shot a goal! Magnificent from Massaro! He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He's in a great position here. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vlahovic. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that's another good win of the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And this is De Bruyne. Real chance! Yes, it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Loftus-Cheek. Lobotka. Rafael Leao. Now it's Vlahovic. Some really good ball movement.
Well,
the 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Inter, number 68, Lobotka.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Inter Milan did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two. Goes for goal! And that tested the keeper.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Locatelli. And it's Barella. And he welcomes it in. Vlahovic! It's bounced back off the post. Rafael Leao. Barella. Inzaghi is in a really good position out wide. Pulisic, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Inter, number 23, Barella. Coming on the field is
Bremer.
number 27, Serginho.
And here's De Bruyne. He's having a go. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Inzaghi. And he's intervened well there. Well, the run has been so... And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Vlahovic shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he puts them one up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Massaro is the next man in the spotlight. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Inzaghi is second man up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Pulisic is the second man to step up for his team. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Inter Milan are now able to take a giant step towards where they want. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
The third man in the queue.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Ribery is fourth up. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it. 3-3. Serginho is the last of 5 scheduled takers. Nerves, what nerves?
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Milan are looking to save match point. What poise! What noise!
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Some can barely watch here, every kick potentially pivotal. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Dida must save it. And there it is, the decisive kick. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the loose.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bremer spots it and intercepts. Now it's De Bruyne.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's beautiful. And the finish! And he thumps it clear. Costa Curta. And it's Chiellini. To Chiellini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This looks promising. That has been slung wide. That is a great pick out. He's got away. Lobotka defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pulisic. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Schneider. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Martinez. Can he get it through? And that has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Martinez. And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And that's been won straight back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Martinez. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cross needs to be good. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Schneider, out to the left it goes. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. He is through here. Rafael Leao, plenty to aim at. Shot a goal! He has done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he's been shifted off it. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Inter. Number 10, Lautaro Martinez. Number 11, Pulisic. Coming on the field.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's picked his way through. Rabiot. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good ball! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, great save by Dida! And he's straight offside. Barella. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through.
Inter seem happy to bash their heads against a brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And this is Batistuta.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Goes for the shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
The final 5 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes.
No way through there. Rafael Leao chasing after it. Lobotka. Now it's Vlahovic. Now that's well seen too. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please turn your attention to the
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Takes a shot! Goal! Brazil! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No outsmarting him this time. Azar. De Bruyne was in no mood for any of that. Kaka. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Hazard. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Costa Curta attempts a clearance. And it's made its way to him. Kaká climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Lewandowski. Kaká.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got...
Kaká! Fantastic from Kaká! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's De Bruyne. Costa Curta. Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta. Beckham. That'll be a throw. Maradona. De Bruyne thinks about the shot.